Becoming DTM, and I am joined today by Matome, who is not yet a DTM, but I thought this would be a very interesting conversation because he's someone who is also pursuing his own DTM. So I think today it will be an interesting conversation on just trying to find out in terms of his own journey so far, ideas of projects that one can undertake. So, Matume, if you could just tell our viewers a little bit about your Toastmasters journey and how you got to this point.
Okay, I started my journey in Toastmasters in 2021 during COVID.
Ah,
So I'm an online Toastmaster.
I call it a COVID baby.
A COVID baby, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And that was because of a colleague at work who said, Matume, they were chartering a club in Nedbank. It's called Nedbank Durban initially, and now it's Nedbank All Stars. And within that year, I became the vice president of public relations.
Oh, wow.
And the following year, then I was chosen to be the president of the club. And then thereafter, then I was also taken and encouraged to be an area director.
Ooh.
Something that for me I thought is massive, and I don't know what that is, but I was encouraged to care for an area of 4 clubs. And then the following year, then I was elected to be a division director now. And that's what I'm serving as at the moment. And that's my journey.
All right. So I know you don't yet have a DTM, but just through previous conversations I've had with you, you seem to have lots of ideas of DTM projects that one can undertake. People like me who are stuck and are thinking, what can I do? What can I do? So please share with us certain ideas or what you have come across that people can undertake as a DTM project.
I think the best way to look at it, Leya, is that your life, whatever you do in your personal life, on your professional life, can be a DTM project. Anything.
Give us some
Anything.
examples of all this.
Anything. Here's an example. You have a project at work that they want you to report on at the end of it. That's a DTM project. Or that's an HPL project. HPL or DTM, they are similar because it's all something that you need to lead a team towards achieving. It has a start date and an end date and action items. And those action items is not all you that needs to do it. Then you can ask, or you can even take what you do as an office in District 74. If you are an area director, if you are a coordinator, if you are a president, you can take that presidency and whatever you're doing in there, you record it in your project and you submit it as your project.
Oh, wow.
So
wow.
Do you see that Toastmasters is part of your life? It's not outside of your life. So that's the key word.
So, like you're saying, basically anything that one, it doesn't have to be something huge and grand for it to be a DTM project.
Exactly.
So we shouldn't basically be overthinking it.
Yes. I would caution against overthinking that you need to come up with a brilliant new idea. No. Whatever you are currently busy with, just look at it, document it, present it. It will be a project.
Okay. So then maybe just share with us examples of maybe other DTM projects you've heard that people have undertaken. Yeah.
Okay. I've heard that there's one of the district officers who was a district officer, a division director, and then took on that division directorship the whole term and documented it and presented it as a DTM. Other ones, they helped in organizing a campaign to promote a club contest or an area contest, speech contest, and that was presented as a project. And can I go on?
Yes, please. The more ideas we have, the better.
All right. And then there are those that took a project that they were given at work and gathered it, documented it, and presented it as a project for Toastmasters to be recognized. So, or even when you are tutoring, your own kids at home. That can be a DTM project. You just document it, that you were tutoring, assisting with homework, and not only homework, but all the homework that built up to assisting in your child understanding a certain subject where the child was struggling. And when the child improves, then you record it as a project. It doesn't have to be 1 year. It can take 2 years or 3 years. It's a project. And then so long as at the end you're busy documenting it and there is delegated tasks, because the key is with the DTM project, please do not do it on your own. You need to have a team that is guiding you, and then you need a team that is going to do the work with you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
true.
the key.
Yeah. A guidance committee, and
Yes.
of course, having a team that one is working with to help you. Yeah, that's definitely true. So I know that you are also on the path of becoming a DTM.
Yes.
So have you already identified the project you want to undertake?
Yes. Should I be elected to be the financial manager for District 74,
Ooh.
that role will be my DTM project.
Oh, so you have already decided.
Yes. Okay. Another idea might come up, but at the moment,
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking. And then during my period as financial manager for District 74, I will use that opportunity to coach a club, because that's one thing I need to do. So while coaching a club and while being financial manager, I will take financial manager as a DTM project, and then coaching to finalize, to do the final thing that I need to do in order to be DTM.
Okay, so it looks like you have really thought about this whole DTM project. So does that mean that when you joined Toastmasters, when did you decide, okay, I want to pursue a DTM?
I didn't even know what DTM stands for when I started in 2021. While VPPR, I've seen a lot of people with their names having DTM at the end. And then I got very curious. What is that? I thought it's Doctor of Toastmasters initially.
You know what I've heard?
Yeah.
DTM stands for Don't Time Me.
Yes.
I've heard that one.
Okay, yeah, because they're so experienced, they have a lot of information to share, that even when you're tasked to be their timer, you're not even looking at the time, because you're listening and swallowing the information they're sharing. The time I got to have a desire to become a distinguished Toastmaster was when I was the area director, because that's when my journey in leadership within Toastmasters was then charted, with my mentor, one of my mentors, Jabulo Tel. And then he was like, no, now start thinking your journey to become DTM and your leadership journey for the next couple of years. And that's when he encouraged me to start being intentional with my journey. And people like Andrew Tsuro as well, they are busy even now encouraging me to come on and document my journey and plan it. And that's when I started to search, okay, what does it take to be a DTM? Then I started putting all things together. I'm finishing my second path right now, and the contest, division contest that I'm busy working on or coordinating is my HPL to finish my current second path as you speak.
Okay, wow. So yeah, it shows that you are indeed, I guess, now being very deliberate about your leadership journey.
Of course,
That's
the key.
what it shows. Yeah. Oh, wow. So why would you encourage other people to pursue that DTM?
What I noticed, I just started a job in February this year, and that job, I probably wouldn't get it if it was not because of Toastmasters. The skills that I've learned in Toastmasters, which is so far to speak, I hope, without arms and arms at the moment. So when I was going through the interview process, one of the questions was, what leadership qualities do you have and can you prove it? And the best was to share about my leadership in Toastmasters as a president, club president, as an area director, because in my work I don't have a team of people to lead, but in Toastmasters, as a president, you have a team of 6 Toastmasters that you lead. Area director, you have teams of presidents or area council and VPEs that you're leading. As division director, I have 5 area directors who are leaders also of their area councils. So when I shared that and what I'm learning, the consultative process, decisions we're making, and reaching consensus, which is one of the projects in one of your pathways, you'll come across if you're not there yet.
Yeah, and I've seen that one.
Yeah, and that really helps. So, and I use that asana in my interview, and lo and behold, Matome is appointed.
Wow. That's really is amazing. I think maybe we don't sometimes see how Toastmasters can impact us even outside of
Yeah, and not only that, it does affect, yeah, because personal life, I always say personal life and work, and you would know this, that your personal life and private life and professional life and Toastmasters, they are one thing. They are one thing. You just need to block time, everything, but then connect them to one another so that it doesn't feel like a chore. And it will always be fun when you're connecting all these 3 spheres of your life: personal, professional, and Toastmasters, because they're interconnected and they're interdependent. None exists without the other.
Yeah, very true. So I've been having conversations with people who have actually attained TTM. Yeah, on a journey. I'm also on that journey. So obviously, once you get the award, are you one of those people who feel like, okay, I've gotten my first DTM? Would you want to pursue another one?
I think I would go for many other DTMs.
Wow, many.
As long as the Lord has given me mercy to be alive, I don't think I'll stop, because what I've noticed is it's not just you gaining from the journey that you're on. There are many other lives affected when you're doing that, because it's a leadership journey, and you're also giving back. You are assisting, encouraging others to gain their confidence towards becoming effective communicators and leaders. And when you do that, you're not only benefiting. I repeat, there's many other people that are looking up to you and they want to learn a lot from you. Of course, there will be those that don't like what you're doing. They're affected negatively. However, in Toastmasters, we focus on the positive and we encourage the positive, and we live for the positive side of things. Yes, we take feedback, even if it's negative, and then we take it as constructive and we learn from it, but we are not discouraged by it.
Yeah, very true. No, thank you so much, Matome, for sharing with us on the journey of becoming DTM.
Sure.
As we are both on it. So looking forward to celebrating you when you become a DTM, and you said you want to pursue many more. So I hope definitely our listeners have had an opportunity to hear many other projects that they can pursue, and also maybe just a way of thinking about how to pursue that journey. So thank you so much, Matome.
Thank you, Leya.
Joining us on Becoming DTM. Thank you.